Hey guys, welcome back to Obsessed with Videos for another update. This time it's a multimedia update as I've got 2 cinema tickets, which seem to be the last cinema tickets I'll be getting this year since I don't have any other cinema trips planned before Christmas or before the OWV Awards at the end of this year, so I probably won't go back to the cinema again until January 2026. And even bigger than the 2 cinema tickets I've got in this update, and the dominant part of this update, is the 59 OWV cinema posters that I'll be showing in this update. So in terms of the posters that I'll be showing in this update and also overall, this might be the biggest update of the year, at least so far, because I might do at least one more update before Christmas, but we'll have to see. But then after Christmas, it'll be the OWV Awards, which I'm hoping to bring that out at the end of this year, like sometime at the end of December 2025. But if not, then it'll be out by early 2026. But since it's tradition, I'm really hoping to bring it out at the end of 2025. But we'll have to just wait and see what happens and what happens in my life during that time. So without further ado, let's get started with the cinema tickets, in which the first one in this update is a View cinema ticket for Eleanor the Great, which is rated 12A. I saw this film at View in Castleford, as I just mentioned, on December 15th, 2025 at 11:25 a.m, or just 11:25 as it says on the ticket, because that's the kind of times you usually get on the View tickets. Like, they'll have it as a 24-hour clock rather than a 12-hour clock like some other cinemas like Cineworld and Showcase, etc. And I was in screen 3, and I was in row H and seat 8. And the other cinema ticket in this update, and as I said, possibly the final cinema ticket of this year, and most likely the final one of this year, is Fackham Hall, which is rated 15. I saw this at Showcase Cinema Deluxe in Leeds on December 17th, 2025 at 10:30 a.m. And I was in screen 8, and I was in row E and seat 12. And with all of 2025 cinema tickets seemingly out of the way, let's get started with showing the film posters in this update, in which the first one is I Don't Know How She Does It, starring Sarah Jessica Parker, Pierce Brosnan, Greg Kinnear, Christina Hendricks, and Olivia Munn. If it were easy, men would do it too, which is rated 12A. Its original release year was 2011. Its UK theatrical release date was September 16th, 2011. And its UK theatrical distributor was Entertainment Film Distributors, who released the film in the UK alongside the Weinstein Company. Next one is The Grey, starring Liam Neeson. Live or Die on This Day, which is rated 15. Its original release year was 2011. Its UK theatrical release date was January 27th, 2012. And its UK theatrical distributor was Entertainment Film Distributors, who released the film in the UK alongside Open Road Films, Inferno Distribution, LD Entertainment, Scott Free Productions, and 1984 Private Defense Contractors. Next poster is Gone, starring Amanda Seyfried, or Amanda Seyfried. Not really sure how to pronounce that name, but anyway. No One Believes Her, Nothing Will Stop Her, which is rated 15. Even though it's obscured by the stuff on the Facebook page, like the I don't know what the zoom in, zoom out, and full screen thing, which I've managed to fix that now. Anyway, the film was rated 15. Its original release year was 2012. Its UK theatrical release date was April 20th, 2012. And its UK theatrical distributor was Entertainment Film Distributors, who released the film in the UK alongside Summit Entertainment, Lakeshore Entertainment, and Sydney Kimmel Entertainment, in which its logo there says SKE Films, which was its alternate name, particularly during the 2010s, in which this film was released during that decade. And the next poster in this update is Chasing Mavericks, starring Gerard Butler, Johnny Weston, and Elizabeth Shue. To surf a myth, he'll need a legend. Which is rated PG. Its original release year was 2012. Its UK theatrical release date was July 5th, 2013. And its UK theatrical distributor was Entertainment Film Distributors, who released the film in the UK alongside 20th Century Fox, Walden Media, Fox 2000 Pictures, Granvia Productions, and Juice 3 Productions. Next poster is Dread, also known as Dread 3D. Judgment is Coming. A nod to the fact that this is, I think it's a sequel or prequel or possibly a reboot of the 1995 film Judge Dredd, in which this one, the 2012 one, was rated 18. I already mentioned its original release year, which was 2012. And you could also see this film in 3D and also Real D 3D, and also in 2D in selected cinemas at the time, in which this film's UK theatrical release date was September 7th, 2012, and its UK theatrical distributor was Entertainment Film Distributors, who released the film in the UK alongside Reliance Entertainment, IM Global, and DNA Films. Next one is Killing Them Softly. In America, You're on Your Own, starring Brad Pitt, Richard Jenkins, James Gandolfini, and the late great Ray Liotta. The film is rated 18. Its original release year was 2012, its UK theatrical release date was September 21st, 2012, and its UK theatrical distributor was Entertainment Film Distributors, who released the film in the UK alongside the Weinstein Company, Plan B Entertainment, Chalkstone Pictures, Inferno Distribution, 1984 Private Defence Contractors, and Annapurna Pictures. Next poster in this update is Stand Up Guys. They don't make them like they used to. Starring Al Pacino, Christopher Walken, and Alan Arkin, which is rated 15. Its original release year was 2012, its UK theatrical release date was June 28th, 2013, and its UK theatrical distributor was Entertainment Film Distributors, who released the film in the UK alongside Lionsgate Films, Lakeshore Entertainment, and Sydney Kimmel Entertainment. Next poster is for The Lady, directed by Luc Besson, starring Michelle Yeoh and David Thewlis. She had to choose between the future of her country and the family she loved, based on the incredible true story of pro-democracy activist Aung San Suu Kyi. I don't know how you pronounce that. But anyway, the film was rated 12A. Its original release year was 2011. Its UK theatrical release date was December 30th, 2011. So this was one of the final films to be released theatrically in the UK in 2011. Alongside The Artist, by the way, which I showed in the previous update, in which both this film and that film were distributed in the UK theatrically by Entertainment Film Distributors. So it was almost like a double bill day for them in terms of theatrical on December 30th, 2011. The film was released by Entertainment Film Distributors, Europa Corp, France 2 Cinema, France Televisions, Canal Plus, and Left Bank Pictures. The Story of a Divided Heart. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but yeah. And the next poster is Silver Linings Playbook, which stars Bradley Cooper, Jennifer Lawrence, Robert De Niro, Jackie Weaver, and Chris Tucker. Rated 15. Its original release year was 2012. Its UK theatrical release date was November 21st, 2012. And its UK theatrical distributor was Entertainment Film Distributors, who released the film in the UK alongside the Weinstein Company. Next poster is for The Time Traveler's Wife, starring Eric Bana and Rachel McAdams, from the acclaimed bestseller. which is rated 12A. Its original release year was 2009. Its UK theatrical release date was August 14th, 2009. And its UK theatrical distributor was Entertainment Film Distributors, who released the film in the UK alongside New Line Cinema, Plan B Entertainment, and Nick Weschler Productions. I think that's how you pronounce his name. And the next poster in this update is Alex Cross, produced by James Patterson and starring Tyler Perry and Matthew Fox, from the author of Kiss the Girls and Along Came a Spider, in which this film is in the same franchise as that, which is the Alex Cross trilogy. Or at least as it stands, because I don't know if they're wanting to do a fourth Alex Cross film in the future, but I've currently heard nothing about one, but we'll just have to wait and see. Never say never in terms of upcoming films, or what films could be in development. You never know what sequels could come in the future, but for now it's just a trilogy, and from what we know, it'll remain a trilogy. And the film was rated 15. Its original release year was 2012, its UK theatrical release date was November 30th, 2012, and its UK theatrical distributor was Entertainment Film Distributors. And by the way, in terms of the Alex Cross films, this one actually stars Tyler Perry as Alex Cross, because in Kiss the Girls and Along Came a Spider, Alex Cross was actually portrayed by Morgan Freeman. And this film was also directed by Rob Cohen. And the film was released by Entertainment Film Distributors, Summit Entertainment, which by the time this film was released was then recently acquired by Lionsgate, so therefore it was one of the first films to feature the 2007 Summit Entertainment logo with the Lionsgate byline underneath. And it was also produced by QED International, James Patterson Entertainment, Envision Entertainment, and Emmett Furler Films. Next one is The Wedding Video, starring Rufus Hound, Lucy Punch, and Robert Webb. Love, Honor, Disarray, from the director of Calendar Girls, which was Nigel Cole. And the film was rated 15. Its original release year was 2012. Its UK theatrical release date was August 17th, 2012. And its UK theatrical distributor was Entertainment Film Distributors, who produced and distributed the film alongside Timeless Films and Midfield Films. Next poster is London Boulevard, from the Academy Award-winning writer of The Departed. Not every criminal wants to be one. Starring Colin Farrell, Keira Knightley, and Ray Winstone. The film is rated 18. Its original release year was 2010. Its UK theatrical release date was November 26, 2010, and its UK theatrical distributor was Entertainment Film Distributors, who released the film in the UK alongside GK Films. And the next poster in this update is Child 44, based on the international best-selling novel Catch the Killer, Expose the Truth, which stars Tom Hardy, Gary Oldman, Noomi Rapace, Joel Kinnaman, Paddy Considine, with Jason Clarke and Vincent Cassel, however you pronounce it, and from producer Ridley Scott and directed by Daniel Espinosa. The film is rated 15. Its original release year was 2015. Its UK theatrical release date was April 17th, 2015, and its UK theatrical distributor was Entertainment One, who released the film in the UK alongside Summit Entertainment, which is a Lionsgate company, as well as Worldview Entertainment and Scott Free Productions. Next poster is Bride and Prejudice, from the director of Bend It Like Beckham, and also recently Christmas Karma, which is Gurinder Chadha. The film was rated 12A. Its original release year was 2004, its UK theatrical release date was October 8th, 2004, and its UK theatrical distributor was Pathé, who released the film in the UK alongside the UK Film Council, which was funded by the National Lottery, as well as the media programme of the European Union, Kintop Pictures, Bendit Films, and Inside Track 2. Next poster in this update is An Ideal Husband, starring Cate Blanchett, Minnie Driver, Rupert Everett, Julianne Moore, Jeremy Northam, and that's it. He just doesn't know it yet. And the film is rated PG. Its original release year was 1999. Its UK theatrical release date was April 16th, 1999. And its UK theatrical distributor was Pathé, who released the film in the UK alongside Icon Entertainment International, Icon Productions, Fragile Films, the Arts Council of England, and also Miramax Films. Next poster is for Catch Me If You Can, directed by Steven Spielberg and starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hanks. The true story of a real fake. Rated 12A. Its original release year was 2002. Its UK theatrical release date was January 31st, 2003, and its UK theatrical distributor was United International Pictures, who released the film alongside DreamWorks Pictures, Amblin Entertainment, The Kemp Company, Splendid Pictures, and Parks McDonald Productions. Next poster is The Terminal, another Steven Spielberg film, also starring Tom Hanks, but this time alongside Catherine Zeta-Jones. Life is Waiting, which is rated 12A. Its original release year was 2004. Its UK theatrical release date was September 3rd, 2004, and its UK theatrical distributor was United International Pictures, who released the film alongside DreamWorks Pictures, Amblin Entertainment, and Parks McDonald Productions. Next poster is Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events. We're Very Concerned, starring Jim Carrey. The film was rated PG. Its original release year was 2004. Its UK theatrical release date was December 17th, 2004, and its UK theatrical distributor was United International Pictures, who released the film alongside DreamWorks Pictures, Paramount Pictures, Nickelodeon Movies, and Parks McDonald Productions. Next poster is Castaway, starring Tom Hanks, and directed by Robert Zemeckis. At the edge of the world, his journey begins. Rated 12. Its original release year was 2000. Its UK theatrical release date was January 12th, 2001, and its UK theatrical distributor was United International Pictures, who released the film alongside DreamWorks Pictures, 20th Century Fox, Image Movers, and Playtone. Next poster is Minority Report, starring Tom Cruise and directed by Steven Spielberg. July 4th, Everybody Runs. Rated 12. Its original release year was 2002. Its UK theatrical release date was July 4th, 2002, which I just mentioned before. And its UK theatrical distributor was 20th Century Fox, who released the film alongside DreamWorks Pictures, Amblin Entertainment, Cruise Wagner Productions, and Blue Tulip Productions. Next poster is Road to Perdition, starring Tom Hanks, Paul Newman, and Jude Law, from the director of American Beauty, who is Sam Mendes, who was also the director of Skyfall. I think he directed Spectre as well, and then also 1917, Empire of Light, and the upcoming Beatles biopics, which are coming out in 2028. Pray for Michael Sullivan. The film is rated 15. Its original release year was 2002. Its UK theatrical release date was September 20th, 2002, and its UK theatrical distributor was 20th Century Fox, who released the film alongside DreamWorks Pictures and the Zanuck Company. Next poster is What Lies Beneath, directed by Robert Zemeckis, so he brought out two films in 2000 with this and Castaway, which I just showed the poster for. What Lies Beneath stars Harrison Ford and Michelle Pfeiffer. He was the perfect husband until his one mistake followed them home. Rated 15. Its original release year was 2000. Its UK theatrical release date was October 20th, 2000. And its UK theatrical distributor was 20th Century Fox, who released the film alongside DreamWorks Pictures and Image Movers. Next poster is Zootropolis 2, which is rated PG. Its original release year was 2025. Its UK theatrical release date was November 28th, 2025. and its UK theatrical distributor was Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. And it was released by Disney and Walt Disney Animation Studios. Next poster is The Shawshank Redemption, starring Tim Robbins and Morgan Freeman. Fear can hold you prisoner. Hope can set you free. Rated 15. Its original release year was 1994. Its UK theatrical release date was February 17th, 1995. And its UK theatrical distributor was Rank Film Distributors, which is credited over there as released by Rank Castle Rock Turner, which is the name they'd use on the posters for films that were produced by Castle Rock Entertainment or Turner Pictures, in which this is obviously a film from Castle Rock Entertainment, which was founded by the late, great Rob Reiner, who unfortunately died not too long ago, like just a few days ago, I think. So rest in peace, Rob Reiner. Next poster in this update is Deadpool, which is rated 15. Its original release year was 2016. Its UK theatrical release date was February 10th, 2016, and its UK theatrical distributor was 20th Century Fox, who released the film alongside Marvel Entertainment, Kimberg Genre, The Donner's Company, and TSG Entertainment. Next one is Deadpool 2, from the studio that killed Wolverine, and then when it was eventually bought out by Disney, brought him back. Rated 15. Its original release year was 2018. Its UK theatrical release date was May 15th, 2018, so 10 days before my 15th birthday. And if you remember at the time, this was the first 15 rated film that I actually saw at the cinema, I believe. I might have gotten cinema tickets that were rated 15 on YouTube before that, but they were mainly from like other family members, actually. And the film's UK theatrical distributor was 20th Century Fox, who released the film alongside Marvel Entertainment, Maximum Efforts, Kimberg Genre, The Donner's Company, and TSG Entertainment. And the next poster in this update is When Harry Met Sally, which is another film by Rob Reiner. Speaking of whom, like, I talked a bit about him when I showed the poster for The Shawshank Redemption just a few minutes ago. But this time it's not just for a film that he released through Castle Rock and was just in name of the production company. This time it's a film that he actually directed. So that's why when I uploaded the poster for it on Facebook and Instagram, I put a little in memoriam of Rob Reiner up in the description. Can men and women be friends, or does sex always get in the way? A new comedy by Rob Reiner starring Billy Crystal and Meg Ryan. Rated 15. Its original release year was 1989. Its UK theatrical release date was December 1st, 1989, and its UK theatrical distributor was Palace Pictures, who released the film alongside Castle Rock Entertainment and Nelson Entertainment. Next poster is Marching Powder, starring Danny Dyer and directed by Nick Love, who also directed The Football Factory and The Business. A rom-com with a kick, and according to the poster, a literal kick from Danny Dyer. Rated 18, much like some of Nick Love's other films, like both Football Factory and The Business got 18 ratings back in their respective release years of 2004 and 2005. The original release year for Marching Powder was 2025. Its UK theatrical release date was March 7th, 2025, and its UK theatrical distributor was True Brit Entertainment, who released the film alongside Altitude Film Entertainment and Rogue State Productions. Next poster in this update is Outcast, Evil Runs in the Blood. Rated 18. Its original release year was 2010. Its UK theatrical release date was December 10th, 2010, and its UK theatrical distributor was Vertigo Films, who released the film alongside the media programme of the European Union, and also a company called Macabre Productions, I think, and also Fantastic Films, Metral Technology, Headgear Films, Scottish Screen, which was funded by the National Lottery, as well as the Irish Film Board and Darkside Films. Next poster in this update is Spiderhole. Moving house can be torture. starring Emma Griffiths Malin, Reuben Henry Biggs, Amy Noble, actually, and it also stars George Maguire and John E. Regan. Rated 18. Its original release year was 2010. Its UK theatrical release date was October 29th, 2010, and its UK theatrical distributor was Soda Pictures, which later became known as Thunderbird Releasing. And the film was released by Soda Pictures, as I just mentioned, as well as Red Lab, One Electric Limited, Art Jail, KerryNet Solutions, alongside a bunch of other companies. Next poster in this update is The Last Exorcism. Believe in Him. Written by Huck Botko and Andrew Gerland, and directed by Daniel Stam. Rated 15. Its original release year was 2010, its UK theatrical release date was September 3rd, 2010, and its UK theatrical distributor was Optimum Releasing. And it was released by Optimum Releasing, which later became Studio Canal UK, and thus during 2010 and 2011 had the Studio Canal byline on their logo. And it was also released by Lionsgate Films, Strike Entertainment, and Studio Canal. And the next poster in this update is The Last Exorcism Part 2. Prepare for the Second Coming, which was rated 15. Its original release year was 2013, its UK theatrical release date was June 7th, 2013, and its UK theatrical distributor was Studio Canal, who released the film alongside Strike Entertainment, Anton Capital Entertainment, and Arcade Pictures. Next poster in this update is The Last Stand, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger and Johnny Knoxville. Not in his town, not on his watch. Which was rated 15 for strong bloody violence and language. Its original release year was 2013, its UK theatrical release date was January 24th, 2013, and its UK theatrical distributor was Lionsgate International. And it was released by Lionsgate Films and D. Bonaventura Pictures. Next poster in this update is The Legend of Bagger Vance, directed by the late great Robert Redford, and starring Will Smith, Matt Damon, and Charlize Theron. Sometimes we all need a little help to reach our dreams. Rated PG. Its original release year was 2000, its UK theatrical release date was February 23rd, 2001, and its UK theatrical distributor was 20th Century Fox, who released the film alongside DreamWorks Pictures, Wildwood Enterprises, and Allied Filmmakers. Next poster is An Everlasting Peace, directed by Barry Levinson, the director of Rain Man and Wag the Dog. Peace on Earth. Bit of a pun there, because it's peace spelled like, instead of peace and quiet, it's a piece of something, if you know what I mean. Rated 15. Its original release year was 2000, its UK theatrical release date was March 23rd, 2001, and its UK theatrical distributor was Columbia TriStar Film Distributors International. And it was released by Columbia Pictures and DreamWorks Pictures. Next poster in this update is Tuck Everlasting, starring Alexis Bledel, Ben Kingsley, Sissy Spacek, Jonathan Jackson, and William Hurt. Rated PG. Its original release year was 2002, its UK theatrical release date was September 12th, 2003, and its UK theatrical distributor was Buena Vista International. And it was released by Walt Disney Pictures, Scholastic Productions, and Beacon Pictures. Next poster in this update is Revolver, directed by Guy Ritchie and starring Jason Statham, the late great Ray Liotta, Vincent Pastore, and Andre Benjamin, who I think is also known as Andre 3000. From the director of Snatch and Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels, which, as I mentioned, is Guy Ritchie. And the film was rated 15. Its original release year was 2005. Its UK theatrical release date was September 22nd, 2005, and its UK theatrical distributor was Redbus Film Distribution, which would later become Lionsgate UK. And it was released by Redbus Film Distribution alongside Digital Factory, Europa Corp, and a bunch of other companies, which I don't really know the names of. But anyway. Next poster in this update is The Other Guys, starring Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg, who would later co-star in the Daddy's Home duology a few years later. NY's finest were busy. NY, as you may know, is short for New York. The film was rated 12A. Its original release year was 2010. Its UK theatrical release date was September 17th, 2010. And its UK theatrical distributor was Sony Pictures Releasing International, who released the film alongside Columbia Pictures and also Sony with the Make Believe slogan. They used that poster on many of their posters for Sony Pictures films during that time. And it was also produced by Mosaic Media Group and Gary Sanchez Productions. And the next poster in this update is Mickey 17, starring Robert Pattinson, Naomi Aki, Stephen Yeun, Toni Collette and Mark Ruffalo. From Bong Joon-ho, the director of Parasite. He's dying to save mankind. Rated 15. Its original release year was 2025. Its UK theatrical release date was March 7th, 2025, the same day that Marching Powder came out, which I showed the poster for not too long ago in this update. And its UK theatrical distributor was Warner Brothers Pictures, who released the film alongside Plan B Entertainment, Kate Street Picture Company, Domain Entertainment, and Offscreen Productions. Next poster in this update is Due Date, from the director of Old School and The Hangover, which is Todd Phillips. Leave Your Comfort Zone, starring Robert Downey Jr. and Zach Galifianakis. Galifianakis. I don't know how you pronounce his name properly, but anyway. The film was rated 15, a lot like many of Todd Phillips' other films, like obviously the Hangover trilogy, Old School, and War Dogs as well, that came out in 2016, and of course the Joker duology. The original release year for Due Date was 2010. Its UK theatrical release date was November 5th, 2010, and its UK theatrical distributor was Warner Brothers Pictures, who released the film alongside Legendary Pictures and Green Hat Films. Next poster in this update is Burke and Hare, starring Simon Pegg, Andy Serkis, Isla Fisher, and Tom Wilkinson. They're Making a Killing. Rated 15. Its original release year was 2010. Its UK theatrical release date was October 29th, 2010, the same day that Spider-Hole came out, which I also showed the poster for in this update not too long ago. And its UK theatrical distributor was Entertainment Film Distributors, who produced and released the film alongside the revived Ealing Studios, Fragile Films, Aegis Film Fund or Aegis Film Fund, don't know how you pronounce that, Prescience Films, and Quickfire Films. Next poster in this update is The Pagemaster, starring Macaulay Culkin and Christopher Lloyd. All the adventure your imagination can hold. Rated U. Its original release year was 1994. Its UK theatrical release date was December 9th, 1994, and its UK theatrical distributor was 20th Century Fox, who handled I know it handled North American and UK North American distribution overall for the film, I think. But I know that it was released in the UK theatrically by 20th Century Fox, and on home media it was released through Turner Pictures via Columbia TriStar Home Video, at least in the UK. So the film was a co-production between 20th Century Fox and Turner Pictures. And the film also starred Whoopi Goldberg, Patrick Stewart, Leonard Nimoy, Frank Welker, and it also starred Ed Begley Jr., Mel Harris, and doesn't say who else it starred. But with this film was actually a live-action and animation hybrid film, where some scenes are set in live action and then some are set in traditional animation, in which the live-action footage was directed by Joe Johnston and the animation was directed by Morris Hunt. And you could also get the video game for the film on the Sega Mega Drive, or Sega Genesis as you Americans call it. And you could also get it on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System and IBM CD-ROMs as well, for the video game tied to the film, that was. Next poster in this update is One for the Money, starring Katherine Heigl, from the producer of The Devil Wears Prada, which they're actually doing a sequel to that film next year called The Devil Wears Prada 2, which is due to come out on May 1st, 2026, I believe. Taking the original spot of Avengers Doomsday, which was obviously pushed back to December 2026. She's looking for a few not-so-good men. A nod to A Few Good Men, I believe, which is another film that was directed by the late Rob Reiner. Rated 12A, based on the best-selling book by Janet Evanovich. Wasn't really sure how to pronounce that name properly, but anyway. The original release year for the film was 2012. Its UK theatrical release date was February 24th, 2012, and its UK theatrical distributor was Entertainment Film Distributors, who released the film in the UK alongside Lionsgate Films, Lakeshore Entertainment, Sydney Kimmel Entertainment, Wendy Fineman Productions, who I believe that she was the producer of Devil Wears Prada, and the film was also produced by Abishag Productions. The next poster in this update is Two for the Money, which, from what I gather, isn't associated with One for the Money, other than they have similar names. This one stars Al Pacino, Matthew McConaughey, and Rene Russo. The film is rated 15 for strong language, sex, and one scene of violence. The film's original release year was 2005. Its UK theatrical release date was March 10th, 2006, so as we now know it was Mario Day 2006, and its UK theatrical distributor was United International Pictures, who released the film in the UK alongside Universal Pictures and Morgan Creek Productions. Next poster in this update is Money Train, starring Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson. Get on or get out of the way. Rated 18. Its original release year was 1995. Its UK theatrical release date was May 17th, 1996. And its UK theatrical distributor was Columbia TriStar Film Distributors International. And it was released by Columbia Pictures and Peters Entertainment. Next poster in this update is The Birdcage, directed by Mike Nichols and starring Robin Williams, the late great both of the main actors in the film are dead now, so it stars both of the late great Robin Williams and also the late great Gene Hackman. Well, not all of the people that starred in this film are now dead, obviously. It still stars Diane West, not sure where she is now, and I think Nathan Lane is still alive, but I'm not sure. But I haven't heard any news about death relating to any of them lately, so either they passed away a long time ago or they're still alive. I don't know. I think there's a good shot. Anyway, enough of that morbid talk. What could possibly come between A Match Made in Heaven, the parents, dinner, and a nightclub called The Birdcage? The film was rated 15. Its original release year was 1996. Its UK theatrical release date was April 26, 1996. And its UK theatrical distributor was United International Pictures, who released the film in the UK alongside United Artists, an MGM company. Next poster in this update is Hackers. Their only crime was curiosity. Rated 12, and starring Johnny Lee Miller, Angelina Jolie, Fisher Stevens, and Lorraine Bracco, and directed by Irene Softly. As I mentioned, the film was rated 12. Its original release year was 1995. Its UK theatrical release date was May 3rd, 1996. And its UK theatrical distributor was United International Pictures, who released the film in the UK alongside United Artists, an MGM company. Next poster in this update is The Hangover, speaking of Todd Phillips, from the director of Old School, which, as I mentioned before, is Todd Phillips. The film was rated 15. Its original release year was 2009. Its UK theatrical release date was June 12, 2009. And its UK theatrical distributor was Warner Brothers Pictures, who released the film alongside Legendary Pictures, Green Hat Films, and Bender Spink. And the next poster in this update is The Hangover Part 2, a Todd Phillips movie again. The Wolfpack is back. Bangkok has them now. Rated 15. Its original release year was 2011. Its UK theatrical release date was May 26, 2011, so the day after my 8th birthday. And its UK theatrical release date... No, sorry, that was a bit of a typo from me on that poster. Its UK theatrical distributor, actually, was Warner Brothers Pictures, who released the film alongside Legendary Pictures, Green Hat Films, and Bender Spink. And the next poster is The Hangover Part 3, the epic finale to the Hangover trilogy, from director Todd Phillips. Rated 15. Its original release year was 2013. Its UK theatrical release date was May 23rd, 2013, so 2 days before my 10th birthday. And another typo on the poster, actually. It actually meant to say its UK theatrical distributor was Warner Brothers Pictures. Sorry, I sometimes make mistakes on stuff. And the film was released by Warner Brothers Pictures, Legendary Pictures, Green Hat Films, and Bender Spink. The next poster in this update is Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, starring Johnny Depp, Jeffrey Rush, Orlando Bloom, and Keira Knightley. Rated 12A and directed by Gore Verbinski. Prepare to be blown out of the water. The film's original release year was 2003. As I just mentioned, the film was rated 12A. Its UK theatrical release date was August 8th, 2003. And its UK theatrical distributor was Buena Vista International. And it was released by Walt Disney Pictures and Jerry Bruckheimer Films. The next poster in this update is Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Man's Chest, which is obviously the second film in the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. Walt Disney Pictures presents a Jerry Bruckheimer production and a Gore Verbinski film, starring Johnny Depp, Orlando Bloom, and Keira Knightley, and rated 12A. Its original release year was 2006. Its UK theatrical release date was July 6, 2006, and its UK theatrical distributor was Buena Vista International. And the film was released by Walt Disney Pictures and Jerry Bruckheimer Films, as I just mentioned. And also with this film, it was also the first film to feature the 2006 to 2022 Walt Disney Pictures logo that was animated by Weta Digital, who also animated the 2012 Universal Pictures logo, which they're still using to this day, but they started using it when it was their 100th anniversary back in 2012, as I just mentioned, and they're still using it on films to this day. Anyway, the next poster in this update is Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, starring Johnny Depp, Orlando Bloom, Keira Knightley with Chow Yun-fat and Jeffrey Rush. Walt Disney Pictures presents a Jerry Bruckheimer production and a Gore Verbinski film. And I think this was the last film, at least so far, in the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise to be directed by Gore Verbinski, since when it came to Pirates of the Caribbean 4 on Stranger Tides, I showed the poster for that in my last update, and I mentioned that Gore Verbinski didn't come back to direct on Stranger Tides because he was directing Rango at the time, and it turns out that he didn't come back for Salazar's Revenge, probably because he was directing A Cure for Wellness at the time. You'll see more on that later, on Pirates of the Caribbean later, but that was a bit of a spoiler there, wasn't it? But you probably, if you go on Facebook and Instagram on my account, you may know about that I did the post for that as well, but sorry about that. But anyway, the film was rated 12A. Its original release year was 2007. Its UK theatrical release date was May 24th, 2007, so the day before my 4th birthday back then. And its UK theatrical distributor was Buena Vista International. And it was released by Walt Disney Pictures and Jerry Bruckheimer Films. Now we can get on to the next poster in this update, which, here it is, Pirates of the Caribbean Salazar's Revenge, starring Johnny Depp, Javier Bardem, and Jeffrey Rush, which is rated 12A. Its original release year was 2017. Its UK theatrical release date was May 25th, 2017. So on my 14th birthday, this film came out. And its UK theatrical distributor was Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. And it was released by Disney and Jerry Bruckheimer Films. And apparently, no, Gore Verbinski didn't come back to direct this one because he was replaced by 2 different directors. As I mentioned, it was probably because he was directing another film at the time, which was A Cure for Wellness. And you could see Salazar's Revenge in Disney Digital 3D, Real D 3D, and IMAX 3D as well. Just to name a few premium formats you could see it in. Anyway, next poster in this update is Think Like a Man, rated 12A. Its original release year was 2012. Its UK theatrical release date was June 22nd, 2012. And its UK theatrical distributor was Sony Pictures Releasing International, who released the film alongside Screen Gems and Rainforest Films. And because this came out when Sony was using their Make Believe slogan, and when they were using that on film posters for Sony Pictures films, you've got their logo there. Next poster in this update is Think Like a Man 2, rated 12A. This year, place your bets. Its original release year was 2014, its UK theatrical release date was September 19th, 2014, and its UK theatrical distributor was Sony Pictures Releasing International, who released the film alongside Sony, Screen Gems, L-Star Capital, and Will Packer Productions. And it also features the Sony Entertainment Network logo on the poster, because some Sony Pictures films had that logo on the posters at that time as well. I think even in the early 2010s when Sony launched 3D World, they had that on some of the posters for their films that were released in 3D at the time. One film I can remember them doing that on the poster for was actually the 2011 Smurfs. And the next poster in this update is Jacob the Liar, starring the late great Robin Williams. When all hope was lost, he invented it. Rated 12. Its original release year was 1999. Its UK theatrical release date was November 5th, 1999. And its UK theatrical distributor was Columbia TriStar Film Distributors International. And it was released by Columbia Pictures, Blue Wolf Productions, and Casso Incorporated. Or just Casso Inc. And the last poster in this update is Fly Away Home, inspired by a true story, starring Jeff Daniels and Anna Paquin, a family of orphaned geese who lost their way, a 14-year-old girl who will lead them home. Rated U. And the film was also sponsored by the RSPB, the Royal Society for the Protection of Birds. The original release year for this film was 1996. Its UK theatrical release date was February 7th, 1997, and its UK theatrical distributor was Columbia TriStar Film Distributors International. And it was released by Columbia Pictures and Sand Dollar Productions. So that concludes everything in this update, and stay tuned for more videos coming soon, and see you later!